Hello, everyone. My name is Jason. I'm a channeler, and I'm here for a Daily Dose of Hope Day 206. So nice to meet you and nice to see you again. So, what is a daily dose of hope? It is just that. It's a daily dose of hope. Because the energies on our planet have been increasing and will continue to increase, and things are going to start getting wackier and wackier. And as they do, it's going to be harder and harder to kind of deal with the energies. It's just going to be like this barrage of energies. And so we just have to kind of be on the lookout and kind of help each other out yeah, so that we don't get too overwhelmed by these energies. And just understand too that this is just a period of time. This is not going to last forever, but we are in a very special period of time. And it's nuts, as you can see. Um, and Yeah, so let's see. Daily Dose of Hope has three parts: a bit of a talk, a channeling, and a pocket of peace. Okay, so let me start with uh, let me just a brief explanation about what I'm talking about, the energies on our planet. Everything that we see on our planet comes from inside of us. It's inside out. It's not outside in. It's not like we see something and then it comes, we created everything. And whether or not we're aware of it, that's another story. And there's a lot of times when we're creating without even realizing it. And yeah, that's a whole other story, but we are creating everything around us. So I was use the example of this cup, my Go Beach mug. Um, I decided I wanted a special mug, so I went to the Okinawa shop in my town. Okinawa is if you're not familiar with it, it's the southernmost. It's not the southernmost, but it's an island south of Japan. It's part of Japan, but it's an island, and it's kind of a tropical place, so, kind of nice, and they have a different culture and everything. But anyway, but I wanted to buy a special mug, that kind of reminded me of the beach and being relaxed. But I had to have that thought first. If I didn't have that thought, this mug would have never come into my life. So I, in that sense, created this mug. And so that's how it all kind of works. And so these energies are affecting us. The energy on our planet, the ascension energies, and everything that's happening is starting to increase. And as it does, it kind of knocks us off a bit. And so we tend to not necessarily miscreate, but we get caught up in the polarity and the anger and the fear and the sadness and all that stuff that's going on in the mass media. And so the daily dose of hope is just to kind of like, don't worry about all that stuff. Just keep going down your life. Your life is it's a wonderful place. Just keep doing what you love and trying to stay in that neutral point. See the stories happening around you. You don't have to ignore them. You can if you want to. I prefer not to. I prefer to see everything and try to be able to forgive and understand. But that's just my thing. You are free to do exactly as you wish. Your heart knows exactly the path that you need to follow. So follow that. Don't follow me. Follow your own path. Um, so Michael, howdy. Yep. Go beach. Go beach. Yay. Um, so okay, and then so last night we had our membership channeling. My cat is outside my room right now trying to get in, but once I let her in, she's going to want to get out again, and then it's just this just cycle. um, so yeah, so last night we had our membership, and we were talking about Japan. So I've talked about how Japan has a lot of veiled energy. There's a veil over Japan, and so the question was, what is it veiling? What's behind that? And so what it is that I think I talked about this a little bit in my dragon book. I have a book about dragons, written or channeled. I channeled the dragon, and it's about dragons. Um, if you're interested, that's below too. But so uh, there is a very strong energy here in Japan. Two very strong energies. One is the energy of creativity, and the other is the energy of peace. And these energies are very, very strong and very innate to this culture. It's not something that was created externally. But there was an external structure that was created to take advantage of that peace and kind of flip it upside down so that it's peace, but it's also um, a l how do you call it? Just a lack of freedom as well. So I was channeling my guides today, asking them about this, and they said this interesting thing, that Japan is a portal, as is the United States as well, as is most countries are portals. And they said it's not a portal to another place, it's a portal to an energy. Japan is a portal to peace. Japan is a portal to peace and creativity. Um, and so, for example, America is a portal to independence. It's a portal to freedom. And so, just like we have all of these different chakras that act and have different meanings within our body, the same with the earth. There's different places in the earth that are like different chakras, and they're supposed to all work together, just like our chakras. We're all supposed to kind of work, heart centered, but using our mind and using our voice and using all of our different chakras together to create our lives. But many times we might just be working from one chakra, the sacral chakra, or the heart chakra, or whatever it is that we're working from. But it's the balance that creates the peace. And similarly, with this portal, so this Japan is the portal of peace. And once that it's kind of like there's a lid on top of it. Once that lid, it's a lid on the pot of Japan, there's a lid. Take that lid off, then the peace can really shine out, the true peace. And this is not peace like, hey man, everything's cool, yeah, whatever. No, not that peace. No, this is true peace, where you have, and it's not third dimensional peace where it's the absence of war is peace. No, 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 no. That's like child play. This is true peace, where you feel it viscerally. You feel that peace, and I felt it a lot here in Japan as well. And that's real. Um, so yeah, so that's what it is, and that's what's being veiled. Because once that comes out, it's going to be very hard to control people who are very much at peace and understand how to find their peace, because they're not going to want to do anything that you tell them to do. They're like, nah, it's cool, I'm fine, I got my peace. I got my peace now, so I don't really need to do any of that stuff. I'm at peace. And so this is something, and so it's not just Japan, but Japan is the portal for that. So once that opens up, then that opens up throughout the whole world. And so that's what, and also the creativity, which is very interesting. There's a lot of creativity here, which is very interesting because it's an extremely structured society. Like, so that's the veil. It's trying to push down, but it's even though there's this like this creativity that comes out of nowhere. So it's very interesting. I mean, you'll find it in the anime and the manga, the video games, a lot of technology too, which is interesting. Yeah. But so anyway, that was what I wanted to say about that. I thought that was kind of interesting. And also, so I'm a big Murakami. Oh, by the way, hey Kathleen. Hey, welcome, welcome. Um, I'm a big Murakami Haruki fan, or Haruki Murakami. Is that so? The Japanese writer. He's one of my favorite novelists, and um, so he wrote a book called in Japanese they call it HQ84, but in English it would just be like 1Q84 or 1984. I'm not sure how it's said. Sorry. But yeah, so that in that book they entered a parallel dimension, a parallel world, through a highway. They were on a highway, and one of those raised highways, and they had those like exit emergency stairways. So they went down one of those stairways and ended up in another dimension, a parallel dimension. And in that parallel dimension there are two moons. Michael, you say such a great writer. Yeah, yeah, he's amazing. Um, and yeah, but there's two moons, and so recently in the news, right, from September 29th. Yeah, it's today. Yeah, today in Japan. So it's 9 o'clock. Uh, so today in Japan is, yeah, the two moon time, but it's really cloudy outside, so I can't see it. But that just kind of really reminded me of that. That's what happened in HQ Hachion. And also it's supposed to only last about a month or 2 months. It's somewhere until November 15th or something. So get ready for some strangeness, even more wackiness on our planet. I think we might have entered an alternate dimension, guys. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it means, but that was what happened in the book. So I just wanted to share that. But not to say that I think, but it is what I talk to my guides about. T.T. Tracy, mooncakes all around. I love mooncakes. Um, so yeah, but what they did say was that if I get it right there, I was channeling about that a little bit more, and I'm going to channel about that today. That's my main focus for today is the two moons. But they were saying that was this. I think it's like a meteor or something. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on any of this. But whatever it is, the second moon was necessary for this time. The energy that it will bring, but it will bring a bit of a high strangeness and wackiness, which we're all used to now. I mean, that's an old hat for us, right? We're living at the last vestiges of the third dimension. We've seen it all. Uh, but anyway, I'm going to go into channeling. Um, I tend to exaggerate, so don't quote me on. So here we go. I'm going to but go into a channeling, and I'm going to ask, um, yeah, what's up with the two moons? Give us some more details about that. Greetings. We are Sanatkumara, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and we're very happy to be here with all of you in this time of, as this being says, high strangeness. We would say it is just a time, a speeding up of time. It is a time of new energies entering your earth, of old energies taking their exit, walking off of the stage. So think of this as, yes, as a stage performance. And in the stage performance, we're entering a new act. And so in the new act, a lot of the old a lot of the old things that happened in Act Two are being moved off of the stage and cleared off in order for Act Three to happen. And in Act Three, there is a rising energy that happens. So the theme of this play that you're all watching, is the theme of what has been hidden will be revealed. That is the story, and you have approached Act Two, and you're moving into Act Three, the denouement, you might say. But before the denouement, there is the great reveal. There is the great reveal. And that is what is happening. Within this Act 3, there will be a great revealment of many things that have been hidden, and that will speed up, that energy will speed up. And the reason is because all of you are ready for it. This has been Act 1 and Act 2 have been preparing your hearts, preparing your minds for what will come, preparing you, planting the seeds so that you won't be too shocked, and for what happens in the end of Act 3. And so that is what is upon you at this moment. But understand that this is a play that you are watching. You are watching from the audience. This is a play that you are also acting in, but you are also in the audience as well. Think of it as a dream. When you are in a dream, you are able to see. You're able to see the characters in the dream, and you're also able to enter and be those characters at the same time. Think of it in a similar way, in that sense that you are not a part of this play, but you are a part of this play. But you are a soul. You have never really stopped being a soul. You are a spirit that is inhabiting this play, that is playing out this play down here to see what the story is. You're trying to find out the story by going through the story, but you have the script, and you have it memorized, but you've forgotten the script. But it's okay. The director is still there, and the director is directing everything, and so the director understands that he has to let the actors find their way. And that is what this play is about, just letting the actors find their way. And in Act 3, that is when many of the actors figure out, understand all of the things that are hidden. And then there is the great dealing with, you might say, the great dealing with all that was hidden being revealed. How do all of the actors interact with all of this new information? Do they run in fear? Do they run in anger? Do they run in sadness? Or do they look? Do they look in peace and understanding and forgiveness? That is what this Act 3 is about. It is the great reveal. And this second moon is bringing in the necessary energy that will enable this to move smoothly. But there is nothing to worry about. You are already on the neutral path. There is nothing to worry about. All of this play is all about moving you towards the neutral path, preparing you for the next play, not the next act, but the new play that is being written. And it is already written, and the sets are being staged already, waiting for you to approach. All right. Yeah. So, okay. So, kind of the same thing, I guess. TTT Tracy, do we split into our own realities? Yeah, I feel like I already have. Just like, when I walk around, like, I feel like I'm kind of in a different world from a lot of people. Um, yeah, but it's always kind of been that way for me. But it's just now I have affirmation for it. It's like, oh, that's what's happening. It's, before it was just like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so different? Why is it that every time I'm thinking of having a normal conversation, it turned, people are just like, what are you talking about? It's crazy talk. So, do we split into our own realities? I don't have a definitive answer for that, but I think in that sense we all have already. We're all kind of going down our own paths, in that sense, Um, and it's like either go down the path that we've followed, the path that we were educated to follow, the world as it is, the matrix world, or we just stop believing in it. And so it's all good. We all just do what we need to do where we are. And yeah. So but yeah, that's yeah. um so there you go. Yeah, mooncakes. Yeah, I gotta get some mooncakes. I remember when I went to Shanghai a few years ago before everything got crazy, um, when it was still kind of okay, I guess, to go. When I went to Shanghai, I went there not realizing that it was like the Moon Festival Day, and so everywhere you went, there was like mooncakes everywhere, and it was so cool. And the Chinese mooncakes are a little bit different from the Japanese mooncakes, and I kind of prefer the Chinese ones because they're pretty good. But I have to get some of those. But yeah, I really look forward to when all of the craziness ends. Like it was one of my dreams always to move to China for like a month or two to learn they call it the erhu, which is I have one here that I bought when I went there. It's like a Chinese violin with two strings, and it's just this beautiful sound. I mean, if you heard it, you'd be like, "Oh, that's it." And it's always been my dream to just like when I was in Shanghai, there was this street, and it was all music instrument shops, and there were people like teachers there, and it'd be so cool just to kind of like, for 2 months and just learn the erhu there. Anyway, yes, when all the craziness ends, all kinds of plans, right? um, so, yeah. So, yeah, let's go into a pocket of peace. This is a pocket of peace for our time now to help us through this new craziness or the wackiness that we're entering into, and also to help all of those that are suffering, all those that are having trouble with all this energy. I know I am. Phew. Um, and yeah, so yeah, to help, and then also the people that are suffering. There's a lot of people suffering health issues, problems with their bodies, problem with their health, and so this also goes out to all of them, to all of you who need help, need healing. And so yeah, this is, I guess, a heart healing and a body healing and an emotional healing, all the healings. So yeah. All right, so this is a pocket of peace for day 206. I'd like you guys to imagine that you are in a very relaxed place, a place that makes you feel really, really relaxed. By the ocean, by the sea, by the river, in your room, wherever it is, just be there and feel it as if you are there. Feel the air if you're outside, or the fan on your skin, or the feel of the rug or the floor underneath your feet. Just feel all those things. Be grounded, be there, be there. And then just imagine that there is this mist of unconditional love that comes around you. So you take a deep breath. And then this mist of unconditional love just enters into your body. And you can feel it just going throughout your body. And it just makes you feel like there's nothing to worry about. This is unconditional love. This is love for you directly from Source. This is your birthright. This is yours. It's been with you before you were born. It'll be with you after you go. And it's with you every single second of every single day, and even between the seconds. It's always there, this unconditional love. And all you got to do is just remember that it's there. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm unconditionally loved, which means there's no conditions on the love. You don't have to be anything. You don't have to do anything. You have to see anything, buy anything, have anything. You're loved exactly as you are right now, right now. And you are loved utterly. Just a pure love for who you are. This love sees you exactly as you are. And in this love, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to regret. There is no past or future in this love. There's only now. This past and the future is all just a part of this play that you're in down here. But where you are really is in love. You are made of love, 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 love. And you're here to make love, 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 love. And you can feel this energy expanding out in your heart, and it just starts expanding throughout your body and then into your room. Oh, and you're starting to feel all that sadness go away. I'm not sad anymore. It feels like that pain is gone too. I don't even know where it went, but I'm happy that it's gone. The pain's gone, the sadness is gone, the fear is gone. And I'm just feeling this warm feeling of just being at home. I feel more at home than I've ever felt before. Yeah. And this energy is expanding out into your room and then into your town, your county, your city. It's over all the rice fields, the corn fields, the apple orchards, the highways, the byways, the rivers, the oceans, the malls, the supermarkets. They're all surrounded by love. And being loved, they're also hope now. Everywhere you look, you feel hope. Where before you would look over there and feel sadness, you're looking like, oh, I feel hope now. I feel hope. And look at all the people. They just look so happy. It looks like they've woken up from a deep sleep. They're rubbing their eyes, rubbing the sleep out of their eyes. And they're just saying, yeah, I feel really good. I don't know what that was, but all that pain, all that sadness, all that anger is gone. Yeah, and this love is traveling now out throughout your whole world at the speed of love, which is the fastest thing in the universe. This love is speeding out throughout every nook and cranny of your world. All of the sadness, all of the pain, all of the anger is love now. We've just flipped all of those stories into the story of love. We're talking about love now. That's what we're talking about. And this love goes throughout every nook and cranny of the earth and everywhere. Everyone that is trapped is freed. Everyone that is sad is feeling love and happy. Everyone who is in sickness is healed with this love. This is the most powerful thing in the universe. And of course, it's the most powerful thing here. It's the only thing that's really real here in this play that we're in is this love that you feel. So shine it out, shine it out, shine it out, shine it out. All of those ambulances all over the world running throughout those streets are now covered with love and covered with healing energy. So everyone is just healed automatically. All of that pain, all of that sadness is gone, gone, gone. All those stories of sadness and anger and fear on the news are gone, 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 replaced with the love story. All right, guys. So that's Pocket of Peace for day 206. Let's see, Kathleen Davis, I'm sorry, Act 3. Yeah, Act 3. Patty say, came in late. Beautiful insight about Japan. What an amazing journey. You have to uncover the truth. Thank you. Yeah. Kathleen, you say, I'm sending love and light to all. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for joining in, because your energy, I can feel it. I can feel it. If I'm just doing this by myself, it wouldn't have anywhere near the same amount of energy. It's you. You're the ones that are helping this energy to go out into the world, out into the universe. So thank you. Thank you. Whew, I'm feeling it. Yeah, Patty. So what an amazing journey. So exactly. So that's the thing. Like, that's why America is very important. Japan's very important at this moment for those two chakras, the chakra of peace and the chakra of independence. And it'd be interesting to map that out. I know some people have mapped out the chakras, like that. I think it was the heart chakra was Hawaii or something like that. I have to look into that again. I have no, yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's very interesting. It's interesting to learn about. That's why they said that many people will be traveling to Japan in the future once this veil is lifted off, to understand and to learn about that peace energy, and to just, it's something that you, when you get into it, it's something that you can't explain, a direct knowing. You have to experience it. That's the only way. And yeah, so so many people will come to learn peace and then teach it and spread it. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are hopeful. I know I am now. All right, let's do this. We got this thing. So ciao for now.